here we have the XGIMI Mogo 2, a portable projector that allows you to watch anything, anywhere on up to a 120-inch screen. So is it any good? Welcome to my tech gear. Let's find out. Size-wise, this is a great compact projector. It looks very similar in design to something like a Sonos One speaker, but trust me, it is a projector. Size-wise, it's about the same size as my hand. Weight-wise, it weighs about 2.4 pounds or just over a kilo. So the compact size and the weight means that it's easy to take pretty much anywhere. Moving to the connection options on the back of the projector, you've got a USB-C power source, so that means it can plug into the USB power brick that comes with the projector. So because it takes USB-C power, it means that if you've got a portable power solution, like a portable power bank or a power station that can deliver at least 65 watts of power, then you literally can take this anywhere and watch something anywhere. You're not tied to having to always be near a wall socket. There's also a USB-A port in the back here, so if you've got a USB drive with a whole bunch of movies on it, you can plug it straight into here to watch your movies. There's also an HDMI in port, so if you want to have something like a gaming console plugged into this, you can game using this as well. We'll actually test that later to see how it goes. And finally, there's a 3.5mm audio port, so you can plug any wired pair of headphones into these. There's also Bluetooth in here as well, so you can wirelessly pair these with a pair of Bluetooth wireless headphones if you have those as well. And there's also Wi-Fi 5 built into this, so it will support both 2.4 and 5 GHz bands. There is a 1/4 inch screw under here, so you can actually screw this on to any tripod that you've got lying around, because you can put it on a tabletop, or you can put it on a tripod and just have it sitting in your room somewhere. So you can see that, there's a tripod, just putting in the corner of your room. So having that 1/4 inch screw at the bottom of the projector gives you a lot more options for where you can put this. So because this projector is a Android TV, it means that all those streaming services that you normally use at home, you can pretty much use on this projector as well. Oddly though, Netflix isn't available straight out of the box. You have to go and install a desktop launch off the Play Store first, then you can install Netflix from there. Once you've done that sort of double step, you can then launch Netflix normally. It's just an extra step to set up. All of your other streaming services, so I tried ones like Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, they're all available straight out of the box, straight from the Play Store. So as this is a Google TV device, it also supports Chromecast. So any of your streaming services or things like YouTube's and others that support Chromecast are going to be able to cast their content to this projector. One of the coolest things about this projector is that it's auto focus and auto setup. So there's a little camera at the front that helps it position itself correctly on a wall. So it knows if there's a light switch in the way or the TV in the way, and it will move the image out of the way. It knows if it's not level with the ceiling and will try and position itself such that it is straight. And it works really well. It just snaps onto your wall, spends a few seconds trying to work out what it's doing, and most of the time it gets the screen right. Sometimes it does struggle a little bit with some light switches, it doesn't always pick them up. In those cases, you can go into the manual adjust mode and go and adjust the image size a little bit yourself. Plus, if you happen to move it whilst you're watching, it then auto adjusts again once you finish moving it. So it knows when you've moved the projector. So having all your streaming services available and all that auto setup is great, but if the picture quality sucks, then that doesn't really matter. Now, fortunately, that's not the case here, because whilst most portable projectors typically have a lumens or a brightness of about like 100 or 200, this one has a lumens of 400. So it is significantly brighter than a lot of the other competition. As well as the brightness, the color is really important. Like how true to life is the picture quality and the color quality of the image. So XGIMI tout off a whole bunch of technical jargon that this adheres to the D65 color temperature standard and the DCI P3 color gamut. What does that actually mean in real life? Well, in real life, this means that the colors in these look good. They're punchy, they look true to life. It's just a good color spectrum. You don't get any of that color banding that you can get with cheaper projectors either. The image quality on this is good as well from a resolution and a size perspective. So size-wise, this little projector can project an image up to 120 inches in size, which is massive. Now it is only an HD projector, so it's only 720p, it's not 1080. So at the larger screen size, you do notice that the image is a little bit soft. It's not something that got in the way or detracted from my viewing experience though. I've quite happily watched movies and TV shows with this for hours on end, and it's been great. The internals of a projector are as important as the screen that it projects. So this is a DLP projector. So this means there is minimal brightness loss. There's also better contrast, so there's more realistic colors, and it delivers a better uniform brightness across the picture, so you don't get sort of dark spots and dark corners. The image quality is great, but it needs to sound good too. And you don't need to plug any speakers into here because there are two 8-watt speakers integrated into this projector. And they sounded really good. The dialogue is clear and it's easy to understand, but it doesn't drown out and you don't lose any of that background music or any of those background sound effects. There's a decent enough kick to the bass as well. I mean, it's not going to replace a dedicated soundbar or anything else like that, but it certainly sounds a lot better than the speakers that you get in a lot of TVs. So on a cloudy day like it is today, I think the image quality and the brightness coming out of this is pretty good. However, come to the bedroom and I'll show you something really impressive. So this for me is where the projector really comes into its own, sort of low light, evening, nighttime watching, big screen, have it in your bedroom, have it wherever you like, have some snacks, have a drink, and just kick back and relax. In that dim environment, this projector is really good. The color is great, the clarity is really good. You wouldn't believe that this was only a 720p projector. And the sound coming out of this is pretty impressive as well. Just turn the volume up so you can hear it.
I'm not gonna fight your war. I'm gonna end it.
So it's great at watching movies and watching TV shows and the like, but what's it like for gaming? So let's plug this into an Xbox and give it a go. So looking at how this performs when you're actually gaming, so it's now plugged into the Xbox and playing some Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and the image quality and the brightness is really good. So if you ever wanted to play your games on the big screen, then this absolutely fits the bill, I think. So overall, I've been really impressed with the Mogo 2. As a portable projector, I think it absolutely delivers at a really attractive price point. It works better than a lot of other portable projectors in more conditions due to its 400 lumens of brightness and its ability to be powered from both mains and battery power. Add on top of that the good image quality and the decent sound, and quite frankly, it's a hard package to beat, especially at its asking price of $399, and quite often you can buy it for even cheaper than that. So I will leave a purchase link to this in the description down below so that you can check it out for yourself. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and share it. Consider subscribing if you're not. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.